quick retrospective to talk about what worked, what didn't work, and what can we improve for next time. Nana, do you have any thoughts on these? What's working, what's not working?
I think that the collaborative aspect went very well, although it went it went over time, but it was quite natural, so that was good. It took a bit of time to get it started, but once it got going, it was quite natural.
I think what worked was having some of the examples ready.
Yep.
So we need to keep at that and make sure that we've got examples ready for everything. Some of the things that I respond thinking of what didn't work, like preparing people for the workshop part of it, right? Because this is, people are used to coming to meetups, but not necessarily to coming in and jumping in. So there's a camera on.
Yeah, it's funny, like to get them to come in and jump in, we have to prepare them to get them to come and jump in.
Yeah. I think the other thing is like following along on your own screen, like on your own like Miro board, because I think we got some comments that it was a little bit all over the place, which would have been because it's me flicking it along the board, whereas I think the other people who were in there wouldn't have been giving that same all over the place feeling. Cool. What else?
Yeah.
Anything else you can think of?
I think with the final slide where we have the template, it didn't really have space for them to actually put the notes on, as opposed to the previous slides where it was a lot of empty space. They could put notes anywhere.
Yeah, actually, I got some feedback on messages just now as well. So, what didn't work? The Zoom controls.
I was just about to say, one thing you could have done in Zoom was disable the waiting room, so you didn't have to let people in.
Disable the waiting room. Going to do that.
Yep.
Cool. The other one was the Post-its, just the size.
Yeah, that would have compounded the problem of my heads going all over the place, like different sizes and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and there was someone suggesting, I like this suggestion, giving people their own colors.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
And then the locking of the frames, that didn't quite work as expected.
Lock the frames. Yeah, we tried. I mean, I thought I did, but I think it locked the frame, but nothing inside the frame.
Yeah.
Lock the frames properly. Yeah, definitely. What else is there? Trying to think. Looking at the other part of it. People are saying that well, I like it as well, right? So to get into it, right? Just the Thunderdome. I don't know if this is a good thing necessarily all the time, but if we're going to do these lunch and learns, Thunderdome style is like, that kind of works. It's just get in, learn something, get out, right?
Yeah. So it's okay if we deviate from the actual sort of content and go off on a tangent like we did today with Mark steering the conversation a bit more into storytelling. That's completely fine as long as you learn something, as you said.
Yeah. That's good. As long as we learn.
Yeah. And going further with the Thunderdome style, to make it more effective, I think we could put the instructions in the invite itself.
Yep.
Like tell them what they're getting into. Like, oh, have your cameras ready, be ready to just have a conversation and stuff like that, so that we can actually start the meeting and jump straight into it.
Done. Yeah, we'll try that. Cool. I think that's pretty solid retrospective. Good work. Thanks so much for helping. And looking forward to the next one.
Yep.